long as it's coffee, stick it back on.
Hello, mate. Yeah, I'm just putting my headset up. Paul's just doing his on. Putting his on now as well. I'll be. Oh, okay.
Like this, yeah. Speaking to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, nice one.
1 second. You got no. So do you want us to do some kind of test or? Okay.
Hiya. How we doing? Good evening here.
Me and Paul Konchesky for West Ham United against Arsenal. Paul, how much are you looking forward to this one?
Very excited. I remember playing it as a young kid as well, so it's interesting times. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, sorry, next 4 inch.
Yeah, I'll just. Yeah, we are. Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome along to Rush Green. We're here tonight for live coverage of the FA Youth Cup in the 5th round as West Ham's under-18s come up against Arsenal. A wonderfully sunny but bitterly cold evening here it is. Paul Konchesky alongside me for commentary this evening. Paul, great to see you. Of course, West Ham loans manager. What are you expecting from this one tonight?
A tough task. Two fantastic football teams, two football clubs that want to go and win trophies, and it's on a big stage now, and it's going to be a fantastic game.
Well, we can have a look at the team news for West Ham in just a few moments. We are waiting for the arrival of the players here this evening, of course being played behind closed doors, but the pitch in near perfect condition and getting good watering ahead of kick-off as well. Let's take a look at the team news for you, starting with West Ham United, who've made just the one change from the side that beat Norwich City 5-0 in the previous round. Kevin Keane, the man in charge of the Hammers. Jadon Fevrier is out injured. He's going to be missing for the rest of the season. Michael Forbes comes in for him. For Arsenal, they have had to make a couple of changes, got quite a number of players out injured at the moment. And Arsenal have taken out Mauro Bandeira, who's injured, and Katalin Suryan as well, the Romanian. Jack Henry Francis comes in, as does Marcelo Flores. They're in a 4-2-3-1, West Ham in a back four themselves as well. Wonderful evening here this Friday night. What has been a stop-start season for the competition. It's a big opportunity tonight for Kevin Keane's side to reach the quarter-finals of the FA Youth Cup for the first time since the 2004-05 season. The Hammers have won this competition 3 times in the past, the last victory being a 9-0 aggregate win against Coventry City back in 1999. That team featured the likes of Stephen Bywater, Joe Cole and Michael Carrick. The current crop of youngsters have already come through 2 rounds to get to this point, having beaten both Luton Town on penalties after a 3-3 draw and also Norwich City 5-0 at the end of last month. Tonight is their biggest test so far against one of the best academies in the country. Arsenal were due to be in action against Reading in the league in midweek, but the game was rearranged to give the Gunners a better run up to this cup tie, and have already won at Rotherham United 2-1 and Blackburn Rovers 4-1 to get to this point. The club have won the competition 7 times in their history, their last success coming back in 2009. And current head coach Ken Gillard is the man trying to guide them forward again. A team that consistently produces players for the first team will no doubt be a tricky assignment tonight in a tie that could go all the way to extra time and penalties. Teams are on their way, gathering away to our right-hand side. And Paul Konchesky, you remember your times in the FA Youth Cup, granted no crowd and without the family and friends here tonight, but will they be feeling nervous at this point?
Yeah, I expect so. It's especially for the West Ham boys, it's the furthest they've been for a long while now, so there's a couple of young ones who's not probably played in such big games, and it's on a big stage in a stadium and against a tough opposition. What
kind of preparation will they have been going through today? Obviously it being an evening game, nice chilled out afternoon.
Yeah, especially I can talk for West Ham. I think we met up this afternoon and we all eaten together and prepared like we normally would for a match day, and we just take this game as it's just a normal game.
The winners of this one tonight already know they'll face a trip to either Leicester City and King Power Stadium or Liverpool, and a memorable night at Anfield in the quarter-finals. The two teams are facing off further north as we speak now, so we'll find out who they're going to play possibly later on this evening. As I say, a wonderfully sunny evening here, but a bit of a breeze going from left to right across the pitch as well. Team's just a little bit late coming out here. We are going to have a moment's reflection as well for the Duke of Edinburgh, who sadly passed away a week ago. But Paul Konchesky, in terms of the team that has been named by Kevin Keane tonight, who are the standout names for you, and who should West Ham fans be keeping their eye on tonight?
Oh, obviously 2 of the boys have already been in the first team with Jamal Baptiste and Mipo. They've been fully in the first team squad and fully deserved. But listen, there's a few boys in that team that can go on and have a great career in this game and hopefully at this football club.
Has it been trickier for the youth teams this season because of COVID in terms of the bubbles they've had to stay in? Because normally you'd quite a fluid system moving up and down between the age groups depending on the needs of the first team, etc.
Yeah, there has. It's been a tough ask. Like you say, we've had to stay in certain bubbles. So if and when you get put over with the first team like them two boys have been, they took their chance, and lucky for them, they've stayed over in that bubble.
Well, here come Arsenal, featuring a player tonight in Miguel Aziz, who's actually on the bench for the first team in the Europa League against Slavia Prague last night in the Czech Republic, but he's back and involved here with the under-18 side. West Ham won't be far behind them either here. Game was due to start at 7 o'clock. Looks like we will be a couple of minutes late, but of course in these COVID-19 times things don't always run to plan, with various dressing rooms spread out across the various stadiums that the players are playing in right now. West Ham, of course, in their home colours. And the referee running out there tonight is Paul Johnson. He is the man in the middle. Well, all players and officials are wearing black armbands to remember His Royal Highness the Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, while they're also showing their support for the No Room for Racism campaign, with staff wearing the campaign sticker as well. Ahead of kick-off here, there will be a 1-minute silence to remember Prince Philip, who sadly died a week ago at the grand old age of 99.
Boys, listen.
A period of silence we've seen up and down the land over the course of the last 7 days, remembering His Royal Highness the Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, who very sadly died last week. It is time to get this one started in the FA Youth Cup. West Ham up against Arsenal here. And a chance to secure progression into the next round of the Cup. If you are just joining us, West Ham making one change from the last round as Michael Forbes comes into the side. The players just trying to keep warm and on their toes here ahead of kick-off. Kamari Sawyer, the West Ham captain, wearing number 10 on the left-hand side of midfield. And in the absence of Jayden Fevrier, who is the normal skipper for this side. And it will be Arsenal to get us off and underway here at Rush Green. Standing over the ball is Kyan Edwards. Big opportunity, a big night for both of these sides. West Ham haven't been at the quarter-final stage of the competition since 2004-05. Opportunity for them to right the wrongs of recent years for this club here tonight. They haven't really done too well in recent years, actually. They've gone out at round 3 of the competition every year since 2012-13. Already this season they have come through past Luton Town on penalties, and then that 5-0 win against Norwich last time out, thanks to a couple of goals from Mipo Odebeko in the first half. In a game, Paul Konchesky, that you were saying was pretty much done by half-time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I think West Ham, we scored 2 early goals, which always puts you in good stead. We scored just before half-time to make it 3, which is a massive blow for Norwich. But they come out fighting, but the boys held on really well and kept a clean sheet, which is massive for them as well.
Fevrier, who's missing tonight, has scored 3 goals in the competition so far. Odebeko, of course, the under-23 top scorer in Premier League 2 with 6 goals, but playing here for the under-18s. An early free kick here for Arsenal, given by referee Paul Johnson. Arsenal in their change kit this evening. Carrying the ball forward there was Miguel Aziz, just upended. Kirk. Alongside him is Zayn Monlouis. Arsenal seeing a lot of the ball in the early stages here at Rush Green. Alex Kirk again, the captain. Hutchinson. It's a West Ham ball. To Regan Clayton. Any specific memories of this competition for you, Paul Konchesky, in your earlier days, shall we say?
I think we mentioned it earlier. I was lucky enough playing in the FA Youth Cup, but playing at stadiums, and I'm not sure why it doesn't have to be at the first team stadium now. But it's a great buzz for such a young boy, especially like our left back today is a 16-year-old kid.
It's a really good touch here. Woods trying to work his way forward. Still maybe a chance for West Ham. An early opportunity, and it flashes past the post from Kai Corbett. Just 2.5 minutes gone. The first chance there for West Ham. And Paul Konchesky alongside him, he certainly thought there the net was going to ripple.
Yeah, Kai's got a great strike on him. Any sight of goal, he likes to have a shot, and I thought that was creeping in the bottom corner there.
Not too far away. West Ham number 7. He did get one of the goals against Norwich last time out. He got the 5th and final goal 4 minutes from time. It was in the opening 4 minutes that he nearly scored here. Touch forward by Clayton. Trying to dig one out there, looking for Odebeko. Sawyer certainly has the pace to try and take on his man here, Norton Cuffy. Out it goes, but it will be a goal kick here. The last touch off the West Ham man. Arsenal restarting the game quickly. Monlouis. Forward into the path here of Marcelo Flores, brought into the side tonight. With the touch inside, it is going to be a Arsenal ball. Even at under 18 level, Paul, did the players get it drilled into them what the first team wants? Is it kind of built up with them from that point, or is that too early for them? No,
I think it's massive. Like you say, we've had 2 boys in with the first team, so coming through the 18 squad is massive for them to try and play, and like our first team do, so it's not much different for them for when they go over.
Agungbo over on that left-hand side. Odebeko thought that one was going to drop out of play, but it just stays in. And in the end, wins a throw for his side. It's a little bit windy here, of course, in a very open stadium. Throw taken by Kai Corbett. One back, and Henry Francis, spreading the play. Kirk. Trying to get the flick there is Hutchinson. course, it is quite hard, Paul Konchesky, to try and compare form at times, isn't it? Because although it may be the under-18s, it may not be the 18s that play every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock.
No, you're perfectly right there. And like the boy Meepo's been with the first team all week, so it's the first time today that our lads would have seen him as well. And it's very difficult when boys are obviously travelling with the first team as well.
Here is Odebeko. So has been on the bench in recent times for David Moyes' first team. Aziz looking high here for Hutchinson. Hutchinson trying to weave his way past the West Ham defender. It's a good block away. Picked up again by Kirk, who carries on the attack here for the Gunners. It's a ball in, not particularly close to any Arsenal man there from Hutchinson. West Ham able to clear. Fairly open and even start, Paul.
Yeah, it has. You know, Arsenal, you can see they've got some fantastic footballers on the ball. And West Ham have too, but Arsenal have just settled in a little bit quicker than West Ham and getting their wide players on the ball who look very dangerous.
Larry Hutchinson just fouled there. Freddie Potts. He's the son of Steve, of course his brother Dan, a player as well. Just too high for Corbett. Monlouis. Just held on to there by Brooke Norton-Cuffy. Back with the West Ham goalkeeper, the Hungarian Youth International Christian Hedgie. Kirk has the time here for Arsenal. The goalkeeper Ovi Ejeri to Monlouis. Aziz. Gungbo back to Aziz again. Kirk. West Ham with the only real chance of this game so far. Sky Corbett struck wide in the opening couple of minutes. Nigeri. Kirk able to carry the ball out here for Arsenal. Norton-Cuffy. Looking long here for the away side is Henry Francis. It's a nice ball as well into the path of Taylor Hart. On for Aziz, trying to return the favour. Man in charge of Arsenal is Irishman Ken Gillard. He's been in charge of the side for just over a couple of years now. Side with a lot of possession at the moment, and a bit of fade on that ball has taken it through. And the play it goes, and it will be an Arsenal corner at the first of the game to the away side.
Arsenal look very comfortable playing with the ball, round the back and trying to open West Ham up to try and make a mistake.
Apologies, your view is partially blocked here. You have to take our word for it. It is an Arsenal corner from that left-hand side. Miguel Aziz over to take it by the looks of things. Just over the top of the quadrant. Aziz in deep. Just too high there for Zayn Monlouis.
Very good defending there from Michael Falls, I think, for West Ham.
Technically, West Ham's under-18 team had a big win in their last game, 4-1 against Reading last Saturday after back-to-back defeats, quite heavily away from home against fellow Londoners Fulham and Palace. It is regionalised at this level of football for under-18s, the Premier League North and South. There's been quite a big gap in the FA Youth Cup this year. Here's Hutchinson. An early ball looking to try and pick out Kyan Edwards. And another corner here to the away side. Just about those previous games. The third round actually took place for West Ham on the 3rd of December as they came away from Luton with the next round secure. But of course football then stopped, and it wasn't until the 22nd of March that they went to Carrow Road to play Norwich. Corner from the other side this time. Hutchinson, deep, but it's a good first header away. Not quite the chance for the counter. Just behind Hutchinson there, it will be a West Ham throw. West Ham actually went out to Charlton last year, a 3-3 draw at home, but they ended up losing 5-4 on penalties, and it was penalties the year before that as well. Saw them exit the competition to Brighton. Already through 2 rounds this year. Arsenal attacking here with Edwards. Trying to turn is Hutchinson. He's lost it. A chance for West Ham to break here. It was the ball from Corbett looking for Odobeko ahead of him. Hutchinson. Very much one-way traffic here at the moment. Hutchinson high. Not too high though. Trying to take it on there was Aziz. Also I've kept it in here. Back for Aziz. Trying to slide it through. And he's found Flores. Kumbo trying to get one over there. It is an Arsenal throw. West Ham just stuck in their own half a bit here at the moment.
Yeah, they are. They're trying to play one side Arsenal and then try and switch it out to the boy Hutchinson, I've seen him before. He's a very good, talented footballer, and the young boy Clayton's going to have a tough game tonight.
Towards Edwards it goes. West Ham can clear. They can try to anyway, but it's going to come straight back. Wide from Henry Francis. Hutchinson having to go back one. Kirk. Down the line from Norton Cuffy. It's an Arsenal ball. A chance for them to deliver into the penalty area here from a good position in a wide area. They're not a small team, are they, the two centre-halves for Arsenal?
I thought that when I see them warming up. They're a big bunch of boys. But West Ham ain't too small either. You can see it there in the box. They're like for like, really, especially the centre-backs.
Two-man wall for West Ham. Odobeko and Corbett forming that. It is going to be Hutchinson to deliver. Long and deep, the header down. Into the side netting only there from Alex Kirk, the captain.
Arsenal seem just with their set plays, aim for the back post. I don't know if you've seen it from the corners and their free kicks. They keep aiming for the back post. The West Ham have to be very careful there.
Down this side, bibs on, please.
High for Odobeko. And a big physical battle there against Alex Kirk, and both of them feeling the pain. Free kick West Ham. And both physios will come on here. Let's have a look at a replay of it now. It came off Odobeko, but Kirk catching him late.
Nasty clash of heads there.
Of course, concussion substitutes are a hot topic right now, but they don't exist in this competition. Both sides have 7 subs tonight, of which 3 can be used, plus an extra one if it does go to extra time. Kirk seems okay. Sorry, Paul.
How the rules have changed, though.
For the better, I think you'd have to say, in terms of the
especially
concussion
for that.
subs. Yeah, things do tend to get switched up on a season-by-season basis now. The subs and everyone who is allowed to be here watching tonight, evenly spaced out in the stand over on the far side. Rebecca looks like he'll be okay. Painful one for him as the sun sets here. It's a beautiful evening. West Ham hoping it will be a successful one as well. Kai Corbett over this free kick for them. It's a good delivery as well. Trying to get his head in it at the back post there. Coming in was Michael Forbes, and he wasn't too far away from making decent contact.
No, Kai Corbett's got a great delivery as well, so if we can get him onto the football, there could be some dangerous crosses from him.
Couple of chances for West Ham so far. Through that man there, Michael Forbes, a regular in the under-18 side. It's taken from Irish football last year when he signed from Dungannon Swifts. Kirk with a big header. Drops in midfield nicely here for Archie Wood, but it's lost. Here's Aziz. We've seen plenty of the ball so far. He's managed to find Jack Henry Francis. Hutchinson trying to get onto this one. A big crunching tackle there, though, by Regan Clayton. As a left back, do you like that one, Paul?
Yeah, he reminds me of myself when I was a bit younger as well. So it's like I say, it's going to be a tough task for him, but he's up for the challenge. He's a good kid and he's a fantastic footballer.
When you say he reminds him of you, what qualities exactly?
No, he's got a fantastic left foot. He loves playing football, and a bit like myself, he loves a tackle as well.
Makes sense now. He'll take this throw. He's 16 years old, his first season with the 18s. Back here with Hedgie. Levi Lang is the right back for West Ham. Freddie Potts keeps it moving. Forbes on the diagonal here, trying to pick out Corbett. West Ham have done well to nick the ball back here. Odubeko could receive it, just not enough on it to reach him. Dropping in for Arsenal there, Edwards to try and link the play. Forward into Flores. Forbes. Fraser carry the ball forward. Clayton. Off the chest there of Kirk and has to go home. Not a convincing clearance either. And it's picked up nicely there by Sawyer. It's hit off him in the end. Might go down as an attempt on target. A simple claim for Ovi Ejedi. Looking long, but coming across there was Odubeko. He's have to cover a fair bit of ground, isn't he, tonight? Mipo Odubeko, given that Arsenal like to play it around. Yeah,
it looks like it, but if we can try and get Kamara and Kaya a little bit higher as well, I think them two and obviously Mipo can try and work Arsenal's back four.
Foul there on Potts, and another West Ham free kick in a good position over on the far side. It's given away there by Flores. We saw a minute ago, didn't we, from Kai Corbett, that he has got a really good delivery.
Yeah, this is where West Ham can be very dangerous, especially from these set pieces from Kai.
Mano wears his socks down, age 5 to 6 shin pads. Let's see what his delivery is like this time. It's lifted into a great area again, and the header on target. And it wasn't too far away either side of the goalkeeper, and that's probably 1-0. Great whip on that ball. It was headed down there by Potts, wasn't it? Clayton keeping it in, but presenting it to Arsenal. Rebecca getting stuck here. Norton Cuffey. Flores. Gives Corbett the slip. Pace picking up a bit in this one now. As the footlights go on here. And Rush Green. Arsenal want to speed things up a little bit more. Nearly halfway through this first half. What do you think Kevin Keane will be thinking so far?
I think the game plan's working. I think he knew Arsenal would have a lot of the football, but if we can try and hit them on the counter-attack, which when we get the ball we need to be a little bit better, but we can do that. And Arsenal on the counter-attack when they're not expecting West Ham to attack at full pace.
Battling for it there was Perkins. Aziz. Hutchinson. Flores. And it goes from Hutchinson. Trying to find route to goal is Taylor Hart, over and out of play. As you say, everything seems to go through Hutchinson one way or another, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. He's a good young footballer, playing obviously on the wrong side, if you like, for a left footer, but he likes to come inside. So if we can try and stop him coming on his left foot, then hopefully just show him the line, and it's a 1v1 race with Regan Clayton.
It's an awkward one for the goalkeeper, but Christian Hedgie does well. Odebeko. Clayton. Perkins, England Youth International. Forward from Jamal Baptiste, and who I'm sure will be hearing good things about in the years to come. Still so young, but there's plenty of involvement with the first team. Made his debut against Doncaster back in January. Effort on goal again. Well, I wouldn't say they're testing the goalkeeper, Ajedi, so far, but certainly getting efforts off.
Yeah, they are, and Mipo, he's got an eye for goal, so you give him a free shot and he's going to take it on, and we see it at Norwich, he scored off the cuff just by shooting through people's legs. He's a natural finisher.
Corbett gets a touch on that, but it's a Arsenal throw. Just over 20 minutes to go until half-time here at West Ham's training base. Looking deep here is Amari Hutchinson. His high ball forward off the head of Lang. May give Arsenal a chance here. Taylor Hart just edged off it in the end, and a good recovery. Surely a foul in there, and it is indeed a free kick to West Ham.
Come on, boys.
Free kick here, which will be taken by Baptiste. Another England Youth International. Odebeko. Hold up play, and they're able to, well, they're nearly able to link it there, West Ham. Seized upon there by Hutchinson.
You can hear Kevin Keane shouting there, up. He's trying to get the boys up the pitch.
Flores trying to turn here past Clayton. It's a nice ball as well into Norton Cuffy. Hutchinson in off the post, and Arsenal have the lead with just over half of this first half gone. And it's been the man they've always gone to in this game so far who has got the opener on his weaker right side, actually, as he took it on his left. A little bit too much space for him on the edge of the box, and just about as precise a finish as you'll see. West Ham 0, Arsenal 1. West Ham, Paul, will be disappointed to have conceded it in that fashion, you would imagine.
Yeah, they will. It was a long ball, you see, from the centre back out wide, and a bit of a 2v1 down the channel. And the boy, like we spoke about Hutchinson, he's a dangerous boy, and if you're giving him time in the box, you expect him to at least hit the target, which he does, and it goes in the back of the net.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see. Boys, give him match up, okay?
So West Ham behind.
Can you please this, Chris?
Forward by Baptiste. It's the head of Sawyer. Norton Cuffy. Driving forward again for Arsenal. Aziz keeps it moving. Taylor Hart. Flores floating around. It's Norton Cuffy again. Hutchinson. Clayton standing up against him. Hutchinson forced to go back one, and then a wild centre from Henry Francis. Just got right underneath it there, the central midfielder. He's giving it away. It's Aziz. Again, Aziz is losing out, and West Ham can bring it clear. Firm but fair tackle. Clayton will take this throw. Baptiste finds Lang. Corbett had gone, but didn't quite reach him. It is a West Ham throw and a chance for them to get up the field. Into Perkins. West Ham losing possession here. West Ham just got to be sensible when they do get the ball at the moment, because they're not seeing much of it.
No, they do. They need to try and get a few passes together and get their confidence up. A few of the boys just need to stay in the game, and we don't need to go all guns blazing at the minute, because it's only 1-0 with still 55, 60 minutes to go. So we're still in the game, and we've had chances to at least try and hit the target and get a goal.
Henry Francis, better ball this time. Into Guido Taylor Hart. Aziz trying to get the ball over. It's an Arsenal corner. Aziz will take this as an in-swinger here. West Ham with everyone back to defend. Arsenal pushed quite high up. Deep, way past hedge of the goalkeeper. Odebeko, cute in his play. An ambitious effort on goal, I think, from way inside his own half.
You had to have some big legs there to try and hit the target.
Here's Henry Forbes will come across the deal. Sawyer. Driving run, purposeful, powerful. Edged off it there, perhaps. No free kick. Aziz. Some trailing. That's for a goal nearly 5 minutes ago from Amari Hutchinson.
You can see Arsenal now playing over on their left-hand side to try and switch it when the players are all switched over.
Here is Hutchinson, the goal scorer. Challenge again by Regan Clayton.
You can see Mark Phillips there having a moan at the referee.
I think it was Sawyer, wasn't it, who came forward a moment before, who wanted a free kick and didn't get one. No free kick there either, as Corbett has a little bit of a look up to the referee. Aziz. Great take by Hutchinson. Gordon Cuffey has gone on. Hutchinson on that left foot again. Good delivery again, but no one there in Arsenal colours to head the ball home. Out, but only for now. Agungba, as he's trying to find a gap. Taylor Hart. It's quite hard as a defender when it's attack after attack and you're constantly having to look who's around you.
Yeah, a little bit, but to be fair to West Ham, they're just standing the game at the moment. They haven't got to go all guns blazing at the moment. Like a long way to go, so just standing the game. We know Arsenal are going to have a lot of the football, but like you say, it is tough. They keep having the football and you have to defend after defend after defend, but we knew this was going to happen at some point of the game, and as long as you stay in the game, I think you're going to create chances.
So 12 minutes to go until half-time. Maybe an opportunity here. Sawyer trying to take on Kirk. And in the end, Kirk forced to concede a corner. And a good chance here for West Ham to get the big boys forward again. Are these the kind of areas and the situations that West Ham may have to profit from, given what we've seen in this one so far?
Yeah, I think so, but especially with Corbett's delivery, he's got a fantastic delivery. We need to make one or two of them count if we're going to keep getting chances like this, because we know Arsenal are they're dangerous on the attack.
Corbett to deliver. He's had a couple so far. It's a good delivery in there. The goalkeeper called for it, but he didn't get there himself. Hutchinson with the overhead. Flores. Pretty good close control, a direct runner as well, and Clayton did well just to intercept. It is an Arsenal throw.
Fantastic delivery from Corbett though again.
Edwards off the referee, so play will halt here. It'll be a drop ball to Arsenal. There's another rule change for you.
Yeah,
never used to get that. Used to get to scream in the referee's face instead.
I'll have a 50-50.
Aziz. Taylor Hart. Trying to take it on himself here. Flores. Agungba. Aziz just edged off it there. West Ham do well. And will do well to get bodies upfield here as they try and bring it out with Perkins. Just round the side there of Aziz. Flores has lost it. West Ham have it. Clayton.
boy. Good boy.
Potts into the path of Lang. Was trying to find a way forward, in the end has to go back as far as Michael Forbes. Clayton. Baptiste. It's ball in between the lines there. It's West Ham's search for an equaliser. Well, that one was travelling, but wide in the end from Perkins.
I think that's a lot better from West Ham. Being patient with the football, getting the ball in between the lines and at least getting a shot off.
Just sitting across it a bit too much in the end, didn't catch it cleanly, did he?
No, he didn't, unfortunately not, but a lot better from West Ham being patient.
You in your position as loans manager at the club, are these good insights for you in these kind of games in a very competitive environment?
Yeah, especially looking at our boys, especially the older ones who maybe in the next year or two might want to go out on loan and to go and get some first team experience. This brings as much as it probably can as a young kid.
Clayton does well, easily past Hutchinson, but his cross wasn't the best in the end. And is it this kind of time now, this point in the year, where you're maybe starting to think about who's in a position to go out on loan next season and the kind of club they might be suited to?
Yeah, some of these are probably a little bit young, but people like Meepo, who's been around the first team, it might be one for him to go and get some first team experience, ready for the manager to call upon, and he'd be ready to go straight into the first team.
Jody with this goal kick for Arsenal. Noticing him in the bright orange tonight. Firm header back forward by Lang. Perkins closing down the goalkeeper here. Doesn't look particularly comfortable with the ball at his feet so far. Edwards. Headed by Forbes. Breaks for Lang. Does really well there in midfield as Archie Woods. Perkins. Corbett wanted that first time touch inside. It was the right idea to give him the space to shoot, but just a little bit too heavy in the end. Clayton with a good recovery there against Flores. Keane's side trying to push for an equaliser here. Just too high there for Corbett. That chance for him there a second ago where he just tried to take that quick touch inside to give himself the opportunity to shoot. It was the right idea, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
A little bit too hard, sorry.
We both knew that Kai wanted to do that, come onto his right foot and get a shot off, but his first touch let him down, and it's unlike him, but it happens.
Positive couple of minutes though for West Ham, who are starting to take this game to Arsenal a little bit more. Haven't been on the back foot.
Yeah, I just think he's being comfortable on the football and getting passes in when we can, not rushing to try and get forward.
Hedgie to Forbes. Looks line, but finds touch in the end. It's a good turn, but the effort quite wild in the end and over the top. West Ham be wary not to let those situations arise too often, especially with Hutchinson on that side. It was over from Edwards on this occasion. From this throw in.
He gets into his feet too easy, doesn't he, Edwards, from the throw on, and gets a great turn, and unfortunately he's shot over.
Yeah, Edwards has scored 5 for the under-18 side in the Premier League this season. Hutchinson, the goal scorer, is top scorer with 7, though 2 of those have been penalties. It's a West Ham ball as we edge closer to half-time. Well, we'll take a look back at the best of the first half and the chances and goals at either end. Woods. Strode is combative, a leader on the pitch as well as a West Ham fan. Baptiste comes in with the ball at his feet. Likewise Clayton. Corbett. Woods. Lang forward, but has to go back one. Baptiste. Odebeko. West Ham keeping possession. Arsenal stuck fairly rigidly in their shape. Perkins. Just struggling for that final penetrative pass at the moment, aren't they? Hutchinson trying to get the better of Forbes here. A tussle between the two. It's an Arsenal free kick.
I think that's come from West Ham playing backwards when you're 30 yards from Arsenal's goal, and we're causing our own problems at the moment. But we're good in possession, but then when it matters, we end up going backwards and causing our own problems and getting a free kick against us.
Just trying to crane my neck here from my position to see whether the referee was going to show a card or not. Looks like it's a talking to only. 3 minutes left of this first half, and Mari Hutchinson, who stands over the ball to the left-hand side here as we look. The man who's got the only goal so far, Miguel Aziz, his company. It will be Aziz with the high ball in. Forbes with the header into the air. I'm trying to work their way out, but gifted back to Arsenal. Taylor Hart. Ogungbo. Tries to dig one out there and has done very well, trying to pick out Edwards just over his head. Still maybe a chance, but comfortably wide in the end.
Two
Sit
fantastic
there by the centre-half Kirk. Sorry, Paul.
Two fantastic defending headers from Michael Forbes for West Ham there to get him out of trouble.
They complement each other quite well, don't they, Forbes and Baptiste? Baptiste very much a ball player, and Forbes, who's clearly no nonsense in the air as well.
Yeah, and like you say, it helps both of them.
West Ham looking for a leveller here late in the first half. Just over 90 seconds of normal time to go. Corbett. Lang. Potts. Baptiste looking for the pick out. Does well to win it back, Jamal Baptiste. On he goes, he's pulled back there, almost round the throat. West Ham free kick. Maybe just out of shooting range, but very much in Kai Corbett range.
Yeah, it's a dangerous position. You know, we've got fantastic ball delivery players, and we've seen Kai put 2 or 3 great balls in so far. So this is a massive moment for West Ham.
And right at the end of this first half, imagine we'll have a minute or 2 of stoppages. So that clash of heads earlier on. But Corbett here will be the favourite to take this, you would imagine. Perkins there as well. Corbett in. And out off for Gungbo. Not one of his better deliveries this time, but West Ham do get a corner.
Just when you need Kai to put a fantastic ball in, he's under it a little bit, but hopefully this corner can be a little bit better and West Ham can go and attack it.
2 minutes of additional time on the way. Corbett higher this time towards Odebeko, and it's another corner. Out off the Arsenal defender into the containers behind the goal. Another sanitised ball is standing by. Corwin again from the right. High towards Odebeko. Coming back out there, nearly dropping for Woods. Clayton. Perkins. Trying to turn there. Hutchinson just nicking that one away. Just over a minute to go of added time here. Forbes. Odebeko. Set to be a late flourish in this first half. Lang. West Ham tried to move Arsenal around, but they went high that time, which was good for the defender Norton Cuffy. Here's Perkins, last chance now. Clayton. Ball needs to be better this time as he fires it in there. Aziz away. Flores comes across. It's a quick throw from Woods. Some complaints here from the Arsenal bench. It was a foul throw. Well, a play, or foul even, by the West Ham man trying to force his way forward there, Kamari Sawyer. And that will just about be it for the first half, you would imagine. As soon as this kick flies into the air, no doubt the half-time whistle will go. And that is half-time here. West Ham trailing, but have improved considerably as the first half has gone on. The only goal so far from Omari Hutchinson in the 26th minute for Arsenal, who have done much of the pressing. They've had most of the ball, but have only got one goal from it. And Paul Konchesky's been watching the game alongside me. West Ham behind, but as I was just saying, their confidence seems to have grown as the first half has gone on and had a good spell of pressure towards the end of it.
Yeah, I think they've been fantastic. I know they've obviously gone in one goal down, but I think what they've learned and they're showing when they keep the football and move Arsenal about, they can create chances. And I think if you can get Kamara, Meepo and Kai Corbett on the ball further up the pitch, West Ham can be very dangerous.
Well, the player's heading back inside, and Hutchinson there you can see walking off wearing the number 7 shirt. He's got the only goal so far. Let's take a look at it. And Paul can give us a defender's viewpoint on it.
I think it starts further up the pitch, but towards there, in our own box, you get 2 Arsenal players, 2v1 against Michael Forbes there. His first touch fantastic, to be fair to the boy, and he gets his shot off, and I think it goes through Jamal's Baptiste's legs, but you can't do nothing with it. It's a fantastic touch from the boy and got his shot off, and I think it comes probably deservedly at the right time for Arsenal, unfortunately for West Ham, after having 2 or 3 shots on target before Arsenal even created a chance.
And if you're Kevin Keane now, what kind of messages are you sending over in the dressing room?
I think to stay patient, be matured. If you can start the second half like we ended the first half, the chances will come, and if we can get the ball further up the pitch for our attacking players, then we will create chances.
So the players back inside in the dressing rooms. We'll be back very shortly to take you through the second half. But the half-time score here, West Ham 0, Arsenal 1 in this FA Youth Cup 5th round tie. We'll be back for the second half shortly.
He was standing over there. I don't know, he probably sprayed something. Yeah, all scabbed, yeah.
Welcome back here to Rush Green. Well, we're just about ready for the second half here between West Ham's under-18s and Arsenal's 18s as well in this FA Youth Cup 5th round tie. At the break, Arsenal leading by a 1-0 thanks to Amari Hutchinson's strike just past the midpoint in the first half. West Ham and Arsenal on their way back out for the second period. Floodlights well and truly on here now with the sun having gone down. It was a wonderful afternoon. West Ham hoping they can respond in this second half, having fallen behind halfway through it. And for maybe people who are just joining us, Paul Konchesky, a West Ham side that got better as the first half went on.
Yeah, I think they grew in confidence. They didn't let the goal affect them as much. They grew in confidence, and when they got passing the ball, it looked to me that they thought we're in the game and we can create chances, and I think that's how they need to start this second half.
And defensively, we've seen lots of Arsenal's play go down the right-hand side. What, as a left-back, what would you say to Regan Clayton in his position? Show him down the line.
Yeah, a little bit, but to be fair to the young one, I think he's done ever so well against him. He's a good player. He's going to get past you. Let's be honest, the best players get past the best fullback. So it's a tough game for him, and he'll learn a lot from the game, but he's done ever so well against him. But if he can, show him down the line, and let's see how good he is with his right foot. Yeah,
there he was, the 16-year-old in your shot just a moment ago. West Ham ready to restart us here. The teams have swapped around. It is level at the end of the 90, extra time and possibly penalties on the cards. And the winners here will go to either Liverpool or Leicester, the two are playing at the moment. Liverpool leading that one by a 1-0 at half-time. The away side in that one, just like Arsenal, the away side here doing the same at Rush Green. Straight away, West Ham looking for an equaliser. Inside it goes there towards Sonny Perkins. It is a West Ham throw. Sky ball here, headed up by Forbes. Trying to get the flick there was Potts. Hutchinson going up for the header. Arsenal throw. Play. It's a goal kick here to West Ham.
Boys, mask up over your nose, please. Come on.
Header from Forbes. Lang on. Of course, the youth teams are predominantly English, Paul Konchesky, sprinkled with a bit of foreign talent. Is Brexit going to make it a little bit difficult in the future to bring in young players from overseas?
Yeah, it seems that way, but it could be a good thing, especially with English young grown players trying to get into first teams now. So we like obviously seeing good young players, whoever it may be, but maybe it might help the younger ones being English now.
Is it fair to say that, you know, some of the younger players in the West Ham Academy right now can see a pathway to the first team? You know, the likes of Nathan Trott, Mifo Beko, Angie Alesse, Harrison Ashby, Jamal Baptiste all made their first team debuts under David Moyes this season.
Yeah, he's been fantastic with the young ones. He's not been scared to put them in.
Oh, here's Hutchinson, deflected off the post, and the rebound will be turned in for 2-0. It's Edwards who gets to it.
Taylor, mask on, please. Taylor.
A touch of fortune about how it came about, but Arsenal double things up in the 3rd minute of the second half.
Yeah.
Hutchinson involved again. A little bit of a touch there off Forbes, which took it onto the post. Maybe Heggie, the goalkeeper, may have got there. Either way, rebound gobbled up by Edwards, and that's 2-0.
Yeah, it's not the start West Ham wanted. They need to get their heads up now and get back into the claim.
Must be so frustrating for Kevin Keane, having just gone through a big half-time team talk, and things have to change slightly now.
Yeah, I think as a manager, your first thought after half-time is try and keep it clean for 5 minutes, and unfortunately we haven't done that.
Header away. So free kick to Arsenal. As far as Arsenal are concerned now, it could be just the second half for them where they just need to keep a clean sheet and keep the ball as they have done for much of this game so far. Aziz. Intercepted and picked up by Sawyer. Cuffy getting back against him and out in behind for a goal kick here to Arsenal. And a painful one there as well for Sawyer, who stayed down. He's feeling it on his ankle.
Yeah, well, I think we see him in the first half holding his ankle as well, and he's just took one. I don't know if the ball's hit his ankle funny there and he's knocked it, or it's the same problem, but it'd be a big miss for West Ham if he had to go off.
Looks like he'll try and run it off for now. Tricky ball out from the goalkeeper there. Arsenal managed to bring it well clear though. And a late challenge there. And a free kick to Arsenal as Mazida Gungbo goes down, and he is definitely in pain. And this is going to be a yellow card as well by the looks of things here for Archie Woods. Justified or not?
He has caught him a little bit, but I think the boys made a meal of it, and he's got Archie into the referee's book.
Just a hamstrings, yeah?
First caution of the game. Man who's actually no stranger to a yellow card. That's actually his 6th in his last 8 appearances in all competitions, so not something he's not used to.
He wears his heart on his sleeve, you know. That boy, he's a West Ham boy, and it means a lot to him to wear that shirt.
Gungbo still down here. It is an Arsenal free kick. They are temporarily a man light. Arsenal just trying to reorganise here. Sending Henry Francis to left back and dropping in Marcelo Flores. I think West Ham keen for the game to continue here, so they can try and take advantage of having the extra man. Looks like Gungbo's okay. Hutchinson, well, taken away from him by Clayton, and then Hutchinson going diving in there. It would have been a free kick, but advantage played. Perkins long. Heavy touch it is by Monlouis. Odebeko after it here. Chance for West Ham in towards Corbett. Just can't quite make the contact that he wanted to take it on target. Great chance for West Ham to half the deficit.
Yeah, well played from Meepo. He's closed him down at the back player, and it's a great ball in. It's just inches away for Kai Corbett, and you can see him have the ump there, smacking the floor.
Was heading on target at one point before spinning away and out of play. Arsenal are going to be making a change very shortly. Spreading the play nicely there is Henry Francis. Forbes. Back from Freddie Potts. He's been with the club since the age of 6. Baptiste. Lang. Still Lang. Just formerly of Arsenal. There's plenty of these players well. It's a free kick here to West Ham. We're going to make a change of their own very shortly. We're going to see Amadou Diallo come on. Once again, Forbes and Baptiste have gone up here for West Ham United as they look for a much-needed goal, conceding a second just 3 minutes into the second half. Corbett's taken pretty much all of the set pieces so far, and he'll take this one here as well. It's a good area, up but not away. Second ball won by Arsenal, who try and break out here with Marcelo Flores. And will go again here, the Canadian-born Mexico youth international.
This way, good boy.
Corbett. Nice take there. Lang trying to make inroads. Odebeko. Corbett. Woods. Clayton. Off the back there, I think, of Odebeko. Edwards doesn't win there against Forbes. Hooked on by Woods. Clayton. Lang. Baptiste. Corbett fired into him, but great control. Nice take and turn. Not too far away for West Ham, who are probing, but still trail by 2-0. Promising signs at times here.
Yeah, that's a lot better from West Ham. Got the ball into Corbett in a good pocket. He loves to get a shot off, and unlucky on his left foot.
So West Ham are going to make this change. They are going to take off Archie Woods and throw on Amadou Diallo, a winger, youth international with England, a West Ham fan who's been with them since the age of 10. Back in the side recently, got 18 minutes under his belt against Norwich, having not featured since the middle of last year. Skillful player. Let's try and make an impact here in the final half an hour or so. Edwards. Lang with a good physical challenge.
No chance. Oh, no chance, that one.
Free kick West Ham. I think that yellow card has counted against Archie Woods there.
Yeah, a little bit. As Archie's all about putting his foot in and getting around the pitch, and West Ham can't afford to be down to 10 men trying to get it back into this game.
There's a long ball forward, but straight out of play. Challenging for it there is Diallo. First chance for him to show what he's all about. Back as far as Potts. Odebeko won't quite get there. Still plenty of time for West Ham here, and they're 2-0 down, but not out of this yet, you'd say. A third goal might put it beyond them, but you know, they've got into a couple of good areas. Corbett with that chance a few minutes ago as well.
Yeah, there's goals in the team, and if West Ham can keep getting on the football and being positive, then they will create another chance.
Oh, nice touch inside though here by Taylor Hart. Shove on him, but does retain possession. Hutchinson. Don't want to show him inside. He goes out instead. Hutchinson, and he hits the post. Arsenal looking to make it 3 there. It can go either way. We've seen it in this game so far. Now out of the offside of the post. Diallo after this. Odebeko gets there first. Mipo Odebeko, I think he was trying his luck there, does win a corner.
West Ham need to make this count now. Good delivery from Kai Corbett. Get the big boys in the box.
Does Corbett's appearance sum up his playing style for you? You know, socks rolled down, shorts pulled up, a bit of a Jack Grealish look about him.
Yeah, a little bit. He's got great ability, the boy.
It's his corner. A bit low into that
Maybe I
near
spoke
post.
too soon.
His set pieces started well, the last couple haven't been great. Flores caught.
You know, sometimes when you try too hard, things like that happen, and at the moment it looks like not just him but some of the boys are trying a little bit too hard just to try and get back into the game.
Flores offside. No VAR or any of that jazz involved here in the FA Youth Cup. Baptiste receives it here. Looking long for Odebeko. Corbett. It's taken away from him by Henry Francis. Kirk. Long and deep, looking for the run of Hutchinson. Forbes coming across for the Hammers.
Miguel, make sure we're tracking that
Winners of the FA Youth Cup, West Ham in 1963. As they beat Liverpool, 1981 beating Spurs, and a 9-0 aggregate victory against Coventry back in 1999. I was saying earlier that 99 team featuring some famous names from years gone by. Likes of Joe Cole and Michael Carrick in that team. Off the chest there of Gungbo, who's recovered from his challenge that he went down for a couple of minutes from 10-15 minutes ago. Henry Francis, Hutchinson. Taylor Hart. That's a run on the outside from Gungbo. Gungbo. Easily away by Baptiste. Corbett. Just want to take that one. Perkins helping it on, but to no one in a claret and blue shirt. Flores. I'm seeing too much of the ball at the moment. Aziz. Taylor Hart will go for goal himself. Comfortable take there for Christian Heggie. Lang. Put under pressure here by Arsenal. West Ham trying to find that out ball. Brave header there in midfield from Potts. This is Dad, the assistant manager with the under-23s. Aziz keeps this one alive. Clayton away. Hutchinson didn't catch it. Goal kick. Clayton here, I think, may have a touch of cramp at the
I thought that
post.
as well, but
or has he just landed awkwardly?
it's unlike it. Looks like he's holding his calf there. But the goalie is pushing his foot down, so hopefully it's only a little bit of cramp and not an injury.
Referee taking account of the time taken here for West Ham. The sub's going to get warm down the touchline here.
Momentarily in the next 3 to 5 minutes.
Reminder, the winners of this game will go on to play the Leicester City or Liverpool in the first team stadiums in the next round. Keane, the manager of this West Ham team, in the second season of his 5th spell at the club in various guises over the years. Rejoining in the summer of 2019 as Jack Collison left this position.
See him and Mark Phillips, assistant there, trying to sort some tactics out to try and get the boys back into the game here.
Edwards. What can they do realistically at this point to try and change this one in their favour?
Well, maybe they might change the shape. They have gone to a 3 before as well, so that might give you a bit of a licence to leave more than just one player up front, as in Meepo at the moment. But other than that, maybe just try and go a little bit more direct.
It's back here with Ijedi. Sees can't control. Levi Lang trying to get this ball back in play as quickly as possible. Baptiste looking for Corbett. Ijedi not helping his teammates out there. It's a West Ham throw. Nearly halfway through this second half. Goals from Hutchinson and Edwards either side of half-time, giving Arsenal the lead they have at the moment. It was Edwards actually who scored the only goal of the game the last time these two sides met at this level, a league game back in mid-February. Actually scored in the 91st minute of that one.
Good boy, Joel, let's go.
Diallo trying to go on the outside and running out of room in the end.
Joel short, boys.
You have to go past Brooke Milton Cuffy with a bit of pace, don't you? Because you're not going to get past him physically.
No, he's not. He's been a good outlet for Arsenal this evening. They're right back.
West Ham ball here, and a free kick again in a position they've had many opportunities from in this game so far. Can they find a goal and a way back into this FA Youth Cup 5th round tie? Once again, it will be Kai Corbett. It's Corbett in there. Nearly fell for Odubeko. I think it may have hit him on the side of the face there. He didn't know too much about it. Arsenal trying to break here now with Flores. Flores running out of space to drive on himself in the end. Through the middle anyway. Clayton is with him. Flores has done really well. Credit to him as he's looking for Hutchinson. He's touched back, but no one there in Arsenal blue. Diallo, he's seen plenty of the ball since coming on. Corbett. Lang is there as an option. Not the greatest of deliveries as it hung up there. Milton Cuffy away. Clayton. Diallo. Oh, not a bad ball in prospect, but not too much movement ahead of him.
No, and that's what I meant earlier. Maybe we might need to get 1 or 2 more players up the top, especially if we're going to start putting crosses in like that, and we need people in the box.
Great header from Baptiste. Nice layoff there for Potts. Struck by Odubeko, but the deflection taking the sting out of it. Arsenal about to make a change here in a couple of moments' time when the ball goes dead. Fairly long 6 seconds, fair to say. Lang forcing the ball back. West Ham about to throw on Divin Mobama as well. First though, the Arsenal change, which is going to see here the withdrawal of Marcelo Flores. It's a fairly good prospect for them. On in his place is Joel Ideo. West Ham will make their change in just a few moments.
Marcelo. Henry, just keep warm, yeah? Keep warm. Pull back to struggle, Henry. Good boy.
Lang loses out.
Yes, Joel.
Early ball here, looking for the run of Edwards. He tries to return the favour here. Ideo only just come on. Not too far away from finding the target.
Hello, kid!
It was a good strike, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I think we could defend it better there from Michael Ford, but lucky fall to the centre forward, and it's unlucky for him to put it over the crossbar.
Divin Mobama coming on, just 16 years old, English Youth International. What can you tell us he's going to offer here?
Well, he's a centre forward, so it looks like Kev Keen's going to go with 3 at the back.
Yeah, Clayton coming off.
And maybe putting Devine up with Meepo, and like I say, he's got an eye for goal, and he's an out-and-out goal scorer.
He told our media person here at West Ham that before COVID-19 struck last season, he had 45 goals in his age group.
Yeah, he did.
That's some going, isn't it?
It is, yeah, but he's, like you say, he's only a young lad. He's like Regan, he's a younger one of the group, and he's fitted in really well, and hopefully he can come here and get a goal that can get West Ham back into it.
So yeah. Inside it goes from Diallo. Corbett. West Ham throwing caution to the wind with that change, as Paul was just saying. Guided in by Baptiste. Plenty of players in there for West Ham. Again, bodies being thrown on the line. Baptiste does well. Again, it's Baptiste in this wide position. Back he goes off the defender, I think it was, and easily through to the goalkeeper in the end, who prevents the corner. Arsenal is trying to slow this game down a bit now.
Yeah, they are. But if West Ham can play like that and a bit quicker in their final third, they hopefully can get Arsenal on the back foot, and we'll put more players up the top, so hopefully create a couple more chances.
Edwards scored the first goal in their previous win in the competition against Blackburn. It's not a bad ball in, and God, he just passed the post from the aforementioned Kyan Edwards.
It looks like a few of our boys are stretching and cramping up a little bit. Baptiste has one here right now.
Why would that be necessarily? Just because it's a bit more of a high-intensity game?
Yeah, maybe, and the adrenaline of the FA Youth Cup, the 5th round. These boys ain't played under the lights at a big competition like this, and it's just the adrenaline probably takes it out of you as well.
Nice spread of play by Perkins. Diallo.
17, left.
West Ham pushing, they're committing bodies forward. Diallo. It was an ambitious effort. Doesn't get any reward in the end for his strike on goal, but he's come on and made a difference for West Ham, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's lively. That's what he can bring that to the table. He's lively, he's tricky, and like you say, if he's going to go past the right back out there, he's going to do it with his ability, not the pace and the strength.
Come on, Joel, keep going at him, Joel.
Showing some of the players maybe tiring slightly. Jamal Baptiste, who's challenging for the ball here, just came over to get an energy gel to give him that extra boost in the final 16.5 minutes of normal time. Referee trying to encourage Arsenal to get on with the game here. Back off Baptiste. Baptiste does well. Carries it as well for West Ham. Leading the charge forward here. Taken on now by Sawyer. It's high for Corbett. Arsenal do well to deal with it, in fairness to them. The ball not dead yet. Corbett on. Mobama it was who sent it wide, and it has gone for a West Ham corner kick. Referee taking instruction from the assistant over there. Another chance here for West Ham. They need a goal soon. They're trying at the moment to set up a grandstand finish. Still some way from that. Corbett's corner. Oh, thought for a moment he was heading towards goal from the angle we were at. It actually went away in the end. That's another free kick. So many times now West Ham have had free kicks in wide areas, haven't they?
Yeah, we have. It's, we've got some, like I say, we've got some great deliveries, but like you say, Kai's last 2 or 3 haven't been at his best, but hopefully he can produce now and we can make it, like you say, a grandstand finish for the last 15 minutes of the game.
A yellow card coming out here as well for the defender, Ogungbo. Can Corbett get it on the money this time? Big opportunity for West Ham. It's a better delivery, but a really good take by Ovi Ejedi. Big goalkeeper, isn't he? Positioning himself well.
He took that really well out of the air. Like you say, he's a big goalie, and crosses like that are probably like cherries for him.
Baptiste falling as he played that one forward. Perkins can't keep it in. Kevin Keane away to our right-hand side, just having a check of the watch as we move into the final 14 minutes of normal time. Header from Lang. Baptiste. Gumbo puts it into touch. It's a West Ham throw. Rebecco chasing. Back from Monlouis. West Ham saying the throw should have been about half a yard further back from where it was. Perkins. Throw into West Ham. The momentum's with them at the moment, isn't it? They just need to try and make it count while they've got possession of the ball.
Yeah, like you say, we need to get it out to the wide players and try and get a few more crosses into the box, because there's three players attacking the box now. So, like you say, I think Kev's going for it now, and you've probably got nothing to lose in this last 15 minutes.
Is West Ham's journey going to end here, or can they force extra time with a late show here at Rush Green? Corbett, pocket of space. Tried to go for goal. Thwarted by the Arsenal back line. Perkins. Idea was right. Bouncing off the head of Odebeko. Diallo. Modebeco. Arsenal standing up here, not interested in tackling and possibly giving away a penalty, and in the end a miscue from Modebeco, costing him at the vital moment.
I think just before that, when you see Freddie Potts put one into Kai Corbett, he's picking up them pockets. Again, I think his first touch lets him down a little bit just before he shoots, but they're the pockets we need them sort of players in.
Well away by Ijedi. Back on by Potts. West Ham trying to find a gap, trying to slide that ball through, but Arsenal making it tricky for them. And they'll break out here as well. And Hutchinson in behind as Arsenal look to finish this game off once and for all. Amari Hutchinson taken down, it's a penalty. And I fear it'll be a red card as well there. The red card is out, he didn't try and play the ball. And it's going to be a dismissal here for Jamal Baptiste. What do you do in that position? Do you take one for the team, or do you let him go through and score the goal? Baptiste was struggling to get there. Hutchinson's been a tricky customer all night.
He has. I think that was a quick break from Arsenal. Great counter-attack. You know, West Ham were trying to go for it, and it was a great counter-attack. And the boy Hutchinson's got the wrong side of Baptiste, and if he goes through on goal, does the keeper save it? Yeah, he brings him down, and you got a chance to save it, but you go down to 10 men.
And Hutchinson here has picked himself up to take this penalty kick. And a third goal now will just about secure Arsenal's progression through to the last 8 of the competition. Baptiste trudging back off around the perimeter of the field. Amari Hutchinson has one, he's looking for his second and his side's third. Hutchinson steps up and fires it through. Straight down the middle, and Arsenal move into a 3-goal lead here at Rush Green. Just going under the goalkeeper in the end, he was so close to getting something on it. Wasn't the greatest of penalties, he wasn't down the middle.
It's gone right underneath him. You expect him to save that going the right way.
Either way, Arsenal 3-0 up. And that is Jamal Baptiste making his way back to the dressing room early. I'm disappointed because he's had a generally quite a good night, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think on the football he's fantastic. You know, I just think West Ham got caught on a counter-attack there, and as a defender you need to sense danger, and when there's no pressure on the ball, you, maybe as a back player you need to drop off, and I think West Ham tried to squeeze up to play offside, and it's gone the wrong side, and Baptiste gets sent off.
West Ham making a change here with Junior Robinson coming on. And they're taking off Kamari Sawyer. Robinson described as a tenacious right back. He's a regular in the under-18 side this season. West Ham trying to carry it forward here with Robinson. West Ham have pushed. They've tried their hardest in this second half. Wouldn't say the scoreline's unreflective of the game because Arsenal have taken their chances when they've come their way, but West Ham have certainly played their part, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. Like you say, they have took their chances, and maybe if West Ham took 1 or 2 of their chances, it would have been looked a lot closer than what we're seeing. But it has been a fantastic game of football for both sets of teams.
It's an Arsenal free kick here after Robinson fouls Edwards. Jetty, not confident in his ball there, and it comes, half a chance for West Ham to get a goal back, and they have. Well, it's going to be a tough test, but Divine Mobama, adding to his growing reputation, and gets West Ham on the score sheet, 3-1.
Yeah, I think Meepo's done well cutting out that pass, and fortunate for Divine, it weren't the greatest passes from Meepo, but it comes off the keeper and a finish for the young boy.
Been some week for him. We've got a hat-trick against Reading for the under-18s on Saturday. May just be a consolation goal here, who knows, but he's got his name on the score sheet here at Rush Green. West Ham pressing Arsenal now. Jetty this time gets something decent on the ball to get it away. Aziz. Arsenal coming again. Hutchinson looking for a hat-trick now. He's hit the post. Woodwork has taken a bit of a beating tonight.
I think he's hit a hat-trick of posts.
Arsenal still trying. Slip there won't help. Forbes away to safety. Final 5 minutes here of this Youth Cup tie. Aziz. It was in by Norton Cuffy. Drops here instead to Ideo. Joel Ideo going alone. That's a great save there by Heggie to deny Edwards. Behind it goes for a corner. Credit to the goalkeeper.
Fantastic blank shot there. Great save. Blank point. What a save with one hand.
Hungarian, sorry, does well to claw that one away. Hutchinson short here into Taylor Hart. And Arsenal quite happy to work it all the way back here in a bid to hold on to the ball. Ogungbo, his early one off the chest of Edwards. Away, and it's a nice ball as well by Perkins, but Arsenal have it back. Hutchinson. Taylor Hart. Looking to go on here for Arsenal. Another good save by Heggie. Arsenal seemingly not done yet. Trying to slide in Mazid Ogungbo that time. In the end, a West Ham free kick. So we head towards the final 3 minutes. Of course, West Ham's task difficult in these closing moments because of the straight red card to Jamal Baptiste. Sure, at this point, normally they'd be throwing another centre-half, maybe further forward to try and get some knockdowns. Free kick.
Just getting a bit frustrated now, the boys.
Must be so hard as well, down to 10 men in a game like this, as we said, an energy-sapping game. One which they'll have been looking forward to so much all throughout this week, I'm sure, and since the draw was made. Aziz slips in here, Ideo offside. Flag up from the assistant there, Alex Matheson. Trying to get his head on that one there was Divine Mobama. Actually a left back until 12 years old before he was pushed further forward. Now certainly in the goals.
Learn something new every day. I didn't know that. I would never see him playing there.
So they tell me anyway.
He probably was, to be fair, but...
Well, I was talking about his 45 goals. I didn't know that either. And I was talking to the media guy who covers the West Ham youth teams. He says that he only has his word to go off it, so I'm glad that you've clarified it as well.
In his own age group, he's a prolific goal scorer.
We're going to have 4 minutes of additional time in just over 60 seconds' time. Arsenal in possession and in control of this game. It's been forward to Aziz. I'm not sure that was the intended pass. Agumbo caught late by Corbett. Play continues here. Advantage given Aziz for Arsenal. Deflection on his centre. Arsenal just have the space now with the extra player. But a poor ball and maybe an offside flag anyway there against Hutchinson. Switch of play there. Nice one from Jack Henry Francis. Ideo. Is it live since coming on? Edwards. Heggie again to deny it. Goalkeeper's coming to his own in these latter stages here to deny Arsenal on a number of occasions as they look to make it 4.
Fantastic play from Arsenal, but what a save from a young goalkeeper for West Ham.
In the right place at the right time there, spread himself well. Not sure what part of his body, it came off. Either way, it did the job. And we are well into added time. Taylor Hart. Nice reverse again. Ideo going for goal and he hits the bar. I think that goal's going to be shaking until tomorrow morning. It's been absolutely battered at times tonight. Arsenal going close again here late on against the 10 men of West Ham. 4 minutes of added time, by the way. We're into the second of those. Perkins. Diallo trying to take on Hutchinson here. We'll have to do so a second time. Corbett scoops that one, trying to lift it over the top. Gumbo, credit to him, had positioned himself well. Corbett again. Still Kai Corbett. Behind for a West Ham corner, maybe their final chance in this game.
Just think sometimes with West Ham, and it's hard, or it's easy for us to say it here, but the decision making of the passing, where Kai's tried to chip one in there, I think he can slide it in and maybe get something from it. But just the decision making, from my point of view, from our boys, isn't been good enough tonight.
Corbett didn't get his delivery on point that time. Free kick to West Ham. Looking to get on with things quickly here, and Hutchinson not prepared to back off. Would you say he's been the star of the show tonight, Hutchinson, with his 2 goals?
Yeah, I think he's been fantastic. I said to you before, the young boy Clayton would have a tough night. I think he was excellent up against him, but overall I think he's been fantastic, the Arsenal right winger.
Diallo. Just over a minute to go here. Can West Ham pull another one back? Oh, they've hit the post. Diallo it was who fired it through. Scored a penalty in West Ham's 5-1 defeat at Palace Wednesday last week. Close to scoring here late on. Corbett. I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty of in the years to come. Just over 30 seconds to go here with Arsenal going through to the next round of the competition. They're going to be playing Liverpool as well, who are 5-1 up at Leicester in the other game. West Ham trying to finish on a positive note here. Have they got one more chance in them? Robinson. And that is time. West Ham's Youth Cup journey sadly ends here at the round 5 stage. Quite comfortably beaten in the end by Arsenal. West Ham, though, had plenty of chances themselves, but didn't have that finishing quality, or maybe that final ball through at times. Arsenal taking the lead in the 26th minute through Amari Hutchinson. And then a goal 3 minutes into the second half through Kyan Edwards made it 2-0. Hutchinson going the third from the penalty spot with 9 minutes to go after a straight red card for Jamal Baptiste. And then a goal back for West Ham 3 minutes after that through Mobama. But ultimately Paul Konchesky just too little too late on the night against a very good Arsenal side.
Yeah, I thought that was fantastic Arsenal tonight, but give West Ham their due. They created chances, and I think if one of them goes in, the scoreline might be a little bit different. But two fantastic football teams. There's some fantastic talent out there tonight, and there'll be some bright futures ahead.
We'll take a look at the goals in just a couple of moments' time, but what do you think Kevin Keane will be saying to his side as they trudge back into the dressing room here? Probably mentally drained and physically drained as well, as we saw throughout that second half. Yeah,
obviously he's a winner. He wants to win, and he'd be disappointed, and I think he'd be disappointed in the manner that the boys have lost. Obviously losing a player is never easy, but creating chances, I think if you want to go to the higher levels, you have to take one or two of them chances to be in these competitions, and it'd be disappointing, but there's been a great effort from the boys, and hopefully we say it again. Hopefully next year will be another year to go again.
And before we finish here, let's just take a quick look at the main action for you this evening. 4 goals. Much earlier on, when the floodlights weren't needed, this is the opener for Hutchinson that got the scoring started for Arsenal. Constant thorn throughout that first half, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. He's an hard player to play against. We've seen it tonight. He can go both ways. He's hit the post three times, I think. He's a dangerous player, and he's going to have a bright future, that boy.
That was 1-0, and then this second goal just a couple of minutes into the second half, and that deflection really not helping out West Ham on the initial effort through.
No, it's hard. We don't know if the keeper would have saved it or not, but the deflection never helps, and it's hit the post and it's come out to their player. Fortunate enough for them to be there and just to tap it in.
It was an outstretched leg, wasn't it, from Forbes, which maybe did for West Ham there. And Arsenal able to knock in the rebound to make it 2-0. And then their third from the penalty spot after a foul from Jamal Baptiste. He was sent off, and maybe Christian Heggie maybe just a little bit disappointed with the way that one's gone through.
Yeah, maybe looking back, when he sees that back, he's obviously gone the right way, and I think he hasn't hit it great, and it's gone under his body, so you'd like to think he might think he could have saved it.
And then West Ham were able to pull a goal back late on, as it was forced in by substitute Divine Mobama.
Yeah, I'm pleased for the young boy. Obviously not on the winning team, but he's got himself in the score sheet in the FA Youth Cup, and that boy will go on to score many goals.
Yeah, seizing upon a rare Arsenal error on the night to give West Ham a goal back, but in vain in the end, and sadly West Ham's Youth Cup journey does end here at Rush Green. They have been beaten by Arsenal tonight by 3-1. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you soon.